So hello you guys and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 3, a beginner's walkthrough. What we're going to do with this episode today is we're going to get a couple of very valuable rings and generally just prepare for the boss fight in this area. So to start off with, we need to go through the sewers again, take care of the rats again, and there you go. We want to come up here, and then if you look through the door you will see a couple of enemies walking out there. You want to just let them walk past, so don't go out and attack them. They will gang upon you. This dog, however, will attack you no matter what you do from here, so yeah, just take care of the dog. And then you will see a couple of enemies on the other side of the bridge. Those enemies we want to just run past. You see that they're holding these pots. They will throw these at you, so be wary of that. There he goes, and yeah, I got hit there again. So we want to just run up here. And as you see here, I already died here once. I was followed by both of those big guys and were ganged upon, so let's try and avoid that this time. So we want to come through here, and hopefully only one of them or none of them will follow us. Yeah, so we got kind of lucky there. This is an NPC called Siegward. You want to talk to him. So we're starting his questline now, actually, and it's not because it's a very exciting questline. It's kind of fun, but he's not going to help you out that much during the game. It's a bit fun. So just exhaust his dialogue. He can't understand why this elevator only goes one way, and that's down. And there is actually a simple answer to that. Now, when we go down with the elevator here, another elevator will show up on the first floor where he is. So we want to take the elevator down, and we want to go through here. Now, this area is to progress the game, and we don't want to make progress now, but we want to light a bonfire that's out here. This enemy, you don't want to mess with him right now, so just run past him and get to the door as quickly as you can, and we'll just open the door. And if you just go through the doorway, he won't follow you. He can't do that. So we can actually cheese this guy, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'll just light the bonfire and rest up to get the Estus back. Then I want to two-hand my weapon, and I want to stand out here and just wait till he turns his back. Then go in again, a couple of swings at him, and then we want to go out again. And as you see, he won't follow us out here. So just take advantage of that and out again. And we're going to kill him now. Yeah, there we go. The Irithil Straight Sword, actually quite a good weapon. It does, I think it's freezing damage it does to your enemies, so if you want to use that, go ahead and do that. I'm going to stick with the Claymore for now. So now we want to go up here, and we want to go back to where we came from, since there's two things here we need to do. Go up with the elevator here. And then as soon as you get up here, you want to step off the elevator again and just run over the button so the elevator goes down. And then we'll take the elevator all the way up. There is another NPC up here that we want to talk to. And be sure to grab your souls over here. And then go on up the stairs. Now I know it's a bit frightening when you see this guy, but just whatever you do, don't attack him. He will actually be pretty valuable as a friend to us. What he does is he shoots arrows at the area down here, and if you talk to him and befriend him, he will only shoot the enemies and not you.
Who are you?
So we will just make peace with him, and now he will help us. So that's basically it for him. What we want to do now is we want to jump off the elevator at another point where we will find Siegward again. So you decide how you want to do this. I tend to like to jump off while the elevator is going up, since I feel more in control that way. If you want to jump off while it's going down, feel free to do that. So let's see, it's about there, and hit the platform here. Now this jump can be tricky if you're not used to platforming in a Souls game, so if you need to do it a couple of times, don't feel ashamed in any way. Talk to Siegward again.
Don't disappoint.
Feel free to listen to his conversation if you'd like. I've heard it a couple of times already, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to exhaust his dialogue. And you see the big guy down there walking around. We're going to take him on now. Now what's going to happen here is that Siegward will actually help us with him, and thank God for that, because I suck at fighting this enemy. I might actually die a couple of times, so excuse me guys, but let's see how it goes.
Well, it's too late now.
There Siegward comes.
Catarina, fight by your side.
Just let Siegward get in on the action. Massively helpful here. Now the problem with these guys is that they're kind of unpredictable. I've heard that I'm a sucker for not fighting them well, but I guess I will just always have problems with these demon types of enemies. But yeah, I guess this went alright. Down he goes, and he will give you a fire gem. Now this is used to apply fire to your weapon, so pretty good item to get here. Now talk to Siegward again. You will get his seed bro. This is used to heal up, or you can use it to trade in for another item with I don't know, are they craves or are they ravens, or I don't know, you know, the birds back at Filing Shrine. So we'll get 2 gestures from Siegward here, and now we want to proceed on. No enemies in this particular area, but there will be later on. Some we actually just want to run from, but for now, feel safe. You want to come up here. Now this body, hit that down, and you will get a pale tongue. This is used as a sacrifice for another covenant. I don't actually remember which covenant it is, but I'm sure we'll figure that out later on. Here you will get the northern armor. This is the starting armor of the warrior, if I remember correctly, but yeah, really doesn't matter again. We want to come in here. We want to go over here and grab this item. And we want to go upstairs, and we want to continue on here. I don't remember what that item is actually, but I do remember that it's not worth anything, so we're just going to leave that for now. We'll come on in here, and there will be a couple of dogs who we need to fight off. That's one. Come on. I hate these dogs. Come on now. And there you go. And now see, those cages up there, those are actually enemies, but we want to get the item inside the chest. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run in, quickly get the item, and then we want to jump out again. Don't fight these guys, don't bother with them, it's not worth the pain. It's not that they're particularly dangerous, but they can be quite a pain in the ass. And now we have two fatties up here. Usually I just run past them. I don't think it's worth fighting them, so we're just gonna do that now as well. If we can, that is. And run upstairs here. Make sure to come up here and grab flint ring here, and then we want to come down here, and there is a platform here which you want to jump down to, and then go on down here. Use our Estus. We will actually Estus up again, since we want to make a jump now. You see that platform over there? That's where you want to go. Let's see if we can get it right. You want to run and then just jump over there. There you go. And then just jump on down again. Over here, the mirror set. This is nostalgia for those of you who have played Dark Souls 2. And then this chlorophyll ring, I guess it's called. Now this is one of my favorite rings in the game. What this ring does is it raises the stamina recovery speed, so it's very valuable. The other ring we picked up I also like to use. It's called flint ring, and it lowers the equip load and increases the attack, so it's really a double effect there. And now we are over the weight limit again, so we are going to remove our gloves again. I want to come out here, and perhaps you will remember this area. Be wary of the fatty over there. Take out the dog, grab the ember, and then we're just going to use a homeward bone to get back to the shrine. So yeah, a couple of very good rings in quite a little area actually. And there is actually a reason for me to go back to Firelink Shrine. I want to buy something from the handmaiden here.
How?
We want to buy... Oh, sorry, we can't buy that yet. That's right, we gotta get the ashes first. So, never mind that, guys, we're going back. We will go to... I think it's this one. Since we made friends with the giants, this will actually help us a lot in this area. As I told you before, he shoots arrows from that tower, and he will help us take out a lot of enemies in this area without actually aiming at us, which he would do if we hadn't made peace with him before we went here. So we want to go. I actually don't remember, did I? No, I did not. There is a crystal lizard up here. Let's see if we can manage to actually get him. We did. And that's a sharp gem. I think this gem is for infusing, I guess it's dex weapons actually. And I actually think there is a couple of Titanite shards up here as well. Don't remember if I actually did went on and take these, but as you see here, there is another fatty, and you don't want to get caught up on the bridge with her, so either just kill her quickly or be sure to jump down so she will follow you. So we get the Titanite shard there, another Titanite shard here, and I actually think there is one more down here. Yeah, there is. So, I'm glad I actually did remember that now, because that will be very helpful to you guys, and to me as well. So, we're just gonna go back here. I don't necessarily want to fight him right now. I actually just want to rest up here. Even though we could have actually just went on here. So, we will follow the road up to this guy, and now you have met these a couple of times, so you know what they're about. Down he goes. Could he drop us a machete? No, he could not, unfortunately. Well, come on up here. And now you do see quite a lot of enemies will come here in just a moment, and that's actually what the giant does to help us. That was his work. More rubbish. Thanks for that. Pick up the ember. Oh. Please don't do that, sir. So refine club. And take out him. Now these guys, they aren't too bad to fight. There's a lot of them, but yeah, if the giant actually wants to help us, I don't mind that at all. Now the most important thing here is to go on and jump over here, and you want to pick up this item. This is a undead bone shard. I would maybe call this the most important item in the game, since it strengthens your Estus flask. So with each sip you take from your Estus flask, you will regain more health. So be sure to pick that up. And we want to come up here and be wary of that guy. He will actually jump down on you. And he did just that. Just as I warned you about. I went on in that trap myself, but yeah, no worries. Now, the hitboxes of those guys. I don't know what it is with them, but you want to come down here and pick up these ashes. Now, these were the ashes I was talking about before. But I think we will actually take on the boss before we go ahead and grab the key. But not for now anyways. There is one enemy coming out here. And we'll just kill him. And then there is a red-eyed enemy. As I told you, this is something that symbolizes that this is a particularly hard enemy for the area. But yeah, you really don't mind. He's not that tough. We want to come up here, and over there is an item. Pick up this great scythe, pretty good weapon actually. Pretty cool anyways. And we want to come up here. And now in here is the boss fight, and it is actually an optional boss, but I would recommend you taking him on anyways, because he actually leaves you a pretty valuable item, so be sure to take him on. But what I want to do now is I want to go back to the Fireling Shrine, and I want to buy that key. I want to level up, and I also want to level up our Claymore once again. So I think this will be it for this episode, guys, and shortly after this I will put up an episode where we will take on the area boss. So thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful in any way, leave a like for the video, and maybe even subscribe for my channel if you like the content, and thanks again, guys. See you next time.